How many times has Mr. Carrington missed court here?
His bond paperwork was a 411. It seemed to be like it was an issue, so that's why I made the phone call to his mom and left her a voicemail. And she called back and said they would be able to make it.
Oh, and this is the one, and then he just didn't come.
Yes.
He's well, he's dead.
So just the one time.
Why did you miss court, Mr. Carrington?
They called my mother yesterday and they said I had court 5. And by the time she told me, I tried to figure out like what building. I didn't know what building it. Like when I got dismissed, I didn't even know dismissal papers, anything. Stated what court I was supposed to be in. I don't know what
You
case
sign
number.
and they give you paperwork when you're released from jail.
No, but that was for court 177. That was for my felony, I guess.
No. So you're misdemeanor.
But I tried to call yesterday in the morning.
Your case with me is 6 months old.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, could I have a motion to revoke stamp, please? That's fine, thank you. Okay, I'll pick that up. All right, are you all ready to proceed on the motion?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court is calling 2023 CR 0029, State of Texas versus Tyler Stephen Small. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Zach Dunn for the state.
Defense?
Glenn Payne for the defense.
And are you Mr. Small?
Yes, ma'am.
Showing you what's entitled motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke community supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Are you the same Tyler Stephen Small who's placed on deferred adjudication in 2023 CR 0029 for the offense of injury to a child, intentionally bodily injury on August 24, 2023 for a term of 4 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
State.
Your Honor, on or about the second day of February 2024 in Bear County, Texas, the defendant, Tyler Stephen Small, did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
State.
And Your Honor, the state will waive and abandon the others.
Any objection?
No objection.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 4, court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you up to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 4?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition number 4 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
And what is the proposed agreement?
Counsel.
Oh, sorry. Your Honor, the proposed agreement is from probation. They stated a 0 tolerance and rolling BIP within 3 days, weekly drug test for 30 days on IVR line, followed by monthly tap and follow recommendations. I believe probation said that you don't do 0 tolerance.
No, I don't.
So-
You're supposed to be doing what you're supposed to do.
So what I was going to request is Mr. Small had been about probably 7 days in jail.
It was a little over 2 weeks.
Maybe show that as a sanction in jail and follow the rest of the recommendations in this case. He is currently working at Chester's Hamburger. He is also enrolled in Lawson's HVAC technical school. He's currently doing very well there. He did, I think that you've already been informed that he did do a drug test this morning where he has tested positive for marijuana, but no other drugs. That's what we're going to ask the court to follow this recommendation.
Probation?
Yes, Judge. I
the agreement that the state and defense have made is fine with probation.
All right. You want to raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
You can lower your hand. State your name for the record.
Tyler Stephen Small.
Why are you not reporting?
Honestly, I was at Taco Cabana and I had been smoking marijuana with my manager and I knew that I would fail the drug test.
All right.
And I thought that when I went in, I would be drug tested. And
So your answer, how old are you?
I'm 35 years old.
So you know you're not supposed to smoke marijuana. You did it anyway,
Yes, ma'am.
and you're doing it, I guess, while you're at work?
I was at Taco Cabana. When I got the MTR, I went to jail. I talked to my wife and we decided I went to do another job. We went to one that was 2 minutes away.
No.
Oh.
Here's the thing. You're speed talking. So you were doing marijuana at Taco Cabana,
Yes, ma'am.
and that is why the food has fallen off. So what was your job at Taco Cabana?
I was a cook.
Do you think anybody wants the cook to be smoking marijuana over their food? So you and the manager at Taco Cabana are doing marijuana,
Yes, ma'am.
and you decide you're not going to report because you're going to be positive.
Yes, ma'am.
See, you just compound your problem. So was he positive today?
Yes, Judge, it was positive for marijuana.
All right. So when did you use marijuana with the people at Taco Cabana? I'm assuming it's in February.
No, I used it up until the point of my MTR. I have not smoked since, but I was smoking every night with my manager.
All right. All right. What is his TAP evaluation? Did he have a TAP evaluation?
No, not yet, Judge.
All right.
We are asking for the TAP to be complete and to follow all recommendations.
All right. Deputy, he's going into custody today. All right, this is what the court is going to do. Court will deny the motion, alter and amend conditions to include a TAP evaluation in custody, follow all recommendations of TAP. And if TAP recommends an outpatient treatment, then that's going to be 90 sober meetings in 90 days. And there's going to be a UA hotline for him until further notice. And while he's in custody too, we can do a referral to felony drug court. And to the clerk, he's going to be in custody for his TAP evaluation and for felony drug court referral.
Judge, if I may, he's no longer at the Taco Cabana job. He left. He has another job at Chester's Hamburger. He's not using marijuana anymore. They have 4 children they're supporting, and he is in a technical school that he's trying to better himself. He was able to get out of jail, post bond, and try to make better. Would the court consider allowing him to remain out to get these conditions done? You could even have him report, or we can have him report daily if you want to have a drug test. We'll show that his level is going down, but he's taking that first step on his own to try to make better progress. We're just going to knock him back
Okay.
a few more steps.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. Everybody who comes to this court on probation, what do I tell them? If you have an issue, pick up the phone, let probation know, because to be successful on probation, communication is key. I tell everybody that. I say, if you feel as they're not addressing that issue, you can come in and talk to the court. You didn't do any of those. What you decided to do, and you're an adult, it's not like although I know 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds are considered adult. It's not like you're an 18-year-old or 19-year-old or 21-year-old. You're old enough, you know better. And what you've been doing is been avoiding consequences. And these are consequences for our actions. Now, if you would like, I could send you to prison. So these are consequences for our actions. And what you've shown me is I can't trust you to even report for probation. That is why you're doing the TAP evaluation in custody. That is why you're doing the felony drug court referral in custody. What I can tell you, if felony drug court accepts you, today is Thursday, they'll probably see you by next week. You understand? There are always consequences for actions, and I think you're old enough to, when you make choices, you need to sit down and say, I'm making choice A. What are the consequences for that? You understand? And I don't write the rules for probation necessarily. This whole thing where you can't drink alcohol while you're on probation, even though alcohol is legal, that's not from me. That's from the legislature. This whole thing where you can't smoke marijuana, that's not from me. That's from the legislature. And I know people think, it's just marijuana. But look at you. You standing before me using marijuana every night at the Taco Cabana instead of making people's food properly, which is why I probably had some hair in my food. But you're doing that. And guess what? Going home smelling like marijuana with your children. And now you before me telling me you have children. Those are consequences you should have been thinking about. And you're on deferred adjudication for injury to a child. Do you understand? All right. Good luck to you.
No.
Okay, I have a court admonishment. He was supposed to come last week, but then you weren't supposed to be here, so he came today. Basically, he's testing positive for marijuana. He is enrolled in SOP though, and so the probation officer wants to extend him for 6 months so he can complete SOP and IOP. 0315-97.
Mr. Cruz, come up. I'm not happy with you. Do you want to go to jail? You're begging for it. You're begging for jail. You're on probation. All I asked you to do was no drugs, no alcohol, and have the device. All you're doing is smoking dope and you're skipping your device.
I have something to tell you. I take full accountability of that. Me hanging around with the wrong people. And the device, like, I just had a baby. Like, I'm not trying to put that in excuse. I know it's my fault not going, but life is really catching up to me. I'm not the same person I came here as when the first minute. I went in there and never changed. I came out. I've been trying to get everything straight. And
Really?
I tried. I'm trying.
You tested positive for dope last month.
Yes, yeah, I understand. That's my fault. Hanging around the wrong people.
If I go test you right now, what's going to happen? He goes with you. I'm keeping you. No, that's it. How many chances you want? 15? Goes with you. Don't send him down, please.
That's just those two. Two that are both here. I'm sorry. His uncle died or something like that. I don't know if you saw that, but his uncle died. So preach all they want to know.
There's always something that happens. At what time, how late did he come home?
I think it's Kirk said 7 p.m.
Yes.
You want?
Violent. Yeah. Yeah, it's still a violation. It's always something, man. It's always something. It's like, it's got more drama than Hey. Ready?
I've got I've got a bond violation, Juan Delgado Ortiz.
Is it an Ortiz?
What's the name?
This is the bond violation that Don Lee
Delgado
has.
Ortiz.
Okay.
I think there's another, yes, that's one.
There's a BVR. It was filed yesterday.
What was the last name, Pavel?
The last name on it was Delgado Ortiz.
Okay.
Got two last names.
That's it.
He is telling to install a device. Did he get it?
Ooh. Mr. Ortiz, come up. Delgado,
I think he installed it.
Did he
get
it?
ready.
I think he,
Get ready. You were supposed to have a device installed. Did you install it?
It is installed, it's just a lockout. It's been locked.
if I may explain, Judge.
Please.
He had it in a vehicle, and then that vehicle broke down. He got a new vehicle. You need title and license plates and all that. And so it's installed in a vehicle that doesn't run.
That
And
he's using another car?
he's got another car.
And he's using another car that doesn't have a device on it?
He did communicate with probation. They did give him a slip to change it, but to change the device out, but there was, like I say, there's a title issue or an issue with him getting the title.
I hope to God that you've not been driving. You stay with me, dude. How else what am I supposed to do? Let you go? Not only do you not have a device, but you're also driving a car that doesn't have an interlock on it. Mr. Delgado, what am I supposed to do with you? Tell me. Goes with you.